They say an attic holds the echoes of a life lived. For me, it held the remnants of my grandmother, a woman as reclusive as the dust that settled on her memories. After she passed, I was tasked with sifting through the past, a melancholic archaeology of forgotten things. It was there, tucked away in a forgotten chest, that I found it. A music box, beautifully carved, intricately detailed, and cold to the touch. A final, silent gift from a woman I barely knew. The melody was unlike anything I had ever heard. A lullaby of forgotten dreams, a waltz of quiet sorrow. It filled the silence of my grief, a comforting presence in my new, empty apartment. I played it constantly, letting its haunting beauty wash over me. It helped me sleep, calmed my restless mind. Even Liam, my ever-practical friend, admired its antique charm, though he found the tune a little sad. The first few weeks were blissful. Then the cracks began to show. I'd wake to the melody, convinced I hadn't wound it. Small things would disappear, only to reappear in the most illogical places. A pen in the sugar bowl, my keys in a teacup. I blamed my own forgetfulness, the quirks of an old building, the lingering stress of loss. But a cold, creeping sensation began to settle over me. A feeling of being watched, especially when the music played. A subtle discord in the perfect harmony. The music became a torment. It never stopped. Not really. I tried to close the lid, to turn the key, but it was fused shut, its melody an eternal, maddening loop. I stuffed it under pillows, buried it in blankets, but the tune, muffled and distorted, still seeped into every corner of my mind. Sleep became a luxury I couldn't afford. Liam, worried by my deteriorating state, came to intervene. He saw the music box, heard its relentless song, and approached it with a mechanic's resolve. But I knew, deep down, this was no ordinary malfunction. With a final, desperate effort, Liam forced the lid. The music stopped, an absolute, terrifying silence. And then, he was gone, vanished. No trace, no struggle, just an empty space where he had stood moments before. My screams echoed in the sudden void. The police found nothing, their eyes filled with pity for the grieving, delusional woman. But I knew the music box had taken him. And when I looked at its intricate carvings, I saw a new face, twisted in silent agony, etched into the wood. Liam's face, consumed by guilt and a terrifying certainty. I delved into my grandmother's past. Her journals, once dismissed as eccentric ramblings, became a chilling roadmap of my own nightmare. Hidden within their brittle pages, I found her truth. A similar music box, a similar melody, and a horrifying pattern of loss. She had fought it, tried to hide it, to bury its sinister song. It feeds on the silence, her frantic script warned. It demands a price for its song. Never let it stop. Never let it claim another. My grandmother hadn't been reclusive. She had been a prisoner. The music box became my jailer, its melody my constant companion. I wound it relentlessly, terrified of the silence. I saw no one, spoke to no one, pushing away Aunt Martha's worried calls. The box was changing, its carvings deepening, twisting, as if absorbing the very essence of its victims. It was a living, breathing entity, and I, its reluctant keeper. Its song was a siren call, promising a strange, dark comfort, demanding only one thing in return: its eternal play. Aunt Martha, driven by love and fear, broke through my self-imposed prison. She saw the music box, heard its maddening song, and tried to silence it, convinced it was the source of my torment. I screamed, I warned, but it was too late. In a desperate struggle, the music box crashed to the floor. The music stopped, and then the silence. The deafening, absolute silence that followed was the sound of another life claimed. Aunt Martha was gone, and I was utterly, irrevocably alone. The music box was broken, but its hunger remained. Its carvings, a gallery of my lost loved ones, pulsed with a dark, insatiable energy. My grandmother's final, desperate notes guided me to a solution, a ritual of true containment, a sacrifice, I performed it, my heart heavy, my resolve unbreakable. The music box finally dissipated, its sinister melody silenced forever. I was free, but freedom came at a cost.